Hello everyone. I thought I would come at you with a moving checklist and a life update. So, as you can guess, I'm moving. I'm gonna start making this and then we will talk about it. So this is a hard video for me to make because, well, first of all, I'm using Cyanotype. This is one of the new Happy Planner sticker books. I will link everything for you. Before I start this, I want to tell you this is not bad news. This is all good news. We are okay. Everyone's fine. Okay. It's a hard video to make because it's very personal. And I try to be vulnerable on my channel, but there's some things that are extremely personal, and yet I have to sort of explain things once in a while, right? I'm going to take these and center them using a ruler. So if you didn't know, you can center your words on a ruler and then it just makes it easier to figure out placement, right? This is not going to be super personal because there's some things that just need to stay as part of my life and not as part of social media. And I'm sure you can understand that. I'll give you the summary version. You guys know it has been a really rough year for me. If you're new to my channel, my son passed away last year. This is the second major death I've had in the past 5 years, 4.5 years really. My husband passed away in 2018. So it has been a hard, difficult time in my life and in the life of my family. And that's been no secret. What you didn't know is that Mike and I have been having a few issues. Of course, like I said, rough year. So my anxiety is bad. And how do I say this? Our relationship just got to the point where it was becoming evident that something needed to change. So we did not want to break up. Let me just put this down. Hold on. See how easy that is? That eye's a little crooked though. Let's fix that. We love each other. And sometimes though, it can be difficult at times when two people are very different and, relationships are hard. But like I said, we love each other. That has never been a question. What we decided to do, I'm using orange because it's like opposite on the color wheel as blue, and I think it's going to really pop. And this is Live, Love, Posh washi tape. Anyway, after a lot of talks and a lot of difficult choices, right? We have decided to live apart for a little while. So I am moving out and I'm renting a place with my daughter, Allie, and we're going to be living apart for a year. Now, as you can see, I still have my ring on. We are still engaged. I know it's unconventional. I know it's not going to make a lot of sense to a lot of you, and that's okay. Obviously, I'm not telling you everything. Mike's a great guy. Like, there's no problem. Like, he's a great guy. And like I said, we love each other, but we decided that this would be the best for my healing, and I will be closer to family, and I'll be living with Allie full time, which will be awesome because, next year she'll probably move out for good, right? So this is sort of my last chance. And it just felt like it was the right thing to do to give us a little bit of separation while I work on myself. I have said, I have a lot of healing to do mentally and physically and on our relationship. So we're going to be doing a lot of work separately and together. And we fully plan on still getting married, but taking a step back and making sure that everything is good before we start planning a wedding, because marriage is a big deal. And so there's a lot we need to work on. And I think sometimes, people don't talk about this kind of thing because it's so personal and it's also just really difficult, right? The problem is, we just did a lot of renovations on the house. I set up that beautiful new craft room. It took me 10 months to do. And, that part is difficult. But overall, we decided that this was the right thing for our relationship and for my mental health. And, mental health is the most important thing that there is, right? Ooh, look, that fits just right in that circle. What a happy coincidence. This is just, it's awkward and it's hard for me to talk about. I will tell you that right now. I love my job, you guys. I love it so much. But one part of it is hard for me in that my life is sort of on display. And that's, all on me. I made it so that I, am genuine and vulnerable. And I think you guys like that. I am authentic. But the problem with that is that when something happens in my life, I can't just not tell you. And so that's hard for me. So I'd appreciate it in the comments if you would be gentle with me and with Mike. Like I said, he's a great guy. There's nothing bad going on. It's just that we have some differences that we need to work through. And relationships, like I said, are really difficult. So in general, this is all really good news. And Allie is very excited that we're living together full time for a while. I am going to be moving, like I said, this weekend, October 22nd. So that's kind of why I haven't been around a lot. There was some emotional things going on. And then that decision, and now a lot of things with the move. I'm currently at my parents' house just for the time being. And, then we are going to be moving, like I said, this weekend. So I'm making a moving checklist because sometimes we all need that, right? I've moved a lot in the past 10 years, a lot, probably about 7 times, I think, 8 times. And you'd think it'd be easy by now, but it's never truly easy, and it is rather stressful. I considered going back there to work because, like I said, we are still together, and I am going to be spending time at the house, but it's a half an hour away from where I'll be living, and I just felt like I needed, to have space in my own apartment rather than have to be always commuting over there and stuff. So we got, like I said, we got a new space, and it's a 2-bedroom with a den. So I do have room for an office. It's a small one though. So we're hoping that the furniture will all fit and everything, but I think it will, fingers crossed. So anyway, that's why I haven't been around. And it's, it's life. Life has thrown some really big curveballs at me over the past, over the past 10 years, but especially the past 5 years. And sometimes that happens, and there's not much that we can do about it except to try to ride the waves and try to embrace changes. And that's what I'm trying to do. So there's a lot to do for this move. And I know a lot of you are probably in the process of moving or thinking about moving. So I thought this might help a little bit. I'm going to create categories. I don't really know what I'm doing. I got sidetracked by talking, but I'm going to be creating little categories in these boxes. So some things I have already done. I'm going to write them down anyway, mainly so that I feel accomplished, but also for your benefit, so that if you're moving, you can gather ideas from this, and I'll just check off the ones that I already did. The first one is utilities. These are the places I'm going to need to call. Most of them I've already done, but yeah, let's just put utilities there. This one, let's make this one expenses, because there's a lot of different, expenses, some unexpected. I just want to make sure that, I'm budgeting for all these things. The next one, let's call important. And again, I do not want people to feel sorry for me or people to think that, basically this is a blip. This is a little blip. And sometimes taking a step back and seeing the big picture and doing some intense work on your mind and your body so that you can show up the best that you can be in your relationship. Sometimes that's needed, you guys. And again, I realize it's unconventional, and I realize not everyone will agree with it, but you don't have to. I'm not asking you to agree with it. I'm just asking for your continued support, and life's an adventure. I'm trying to look at it as an adventure, right? I mean, it is. And there's going to be a lot of videos coming up. I'm going to have a new planner, even though I said I wasn't going to do a wellness planner this year because it was too overwhelming. I need one. I need one badly. And I have a lot of I don't want to call them goals because that's daunting. So I want to call them tweaks, right? I'm reading a book right now called Atomic Habits. It's very popular, so I'm sure you've heard of it, but it's about making just small changes that over time create big results. Let me know in the comments if you've read that book. I'm not really too far into it, but there are going to be videos coming up on that kind of thing, on habit changing, on health, and on this new planner that I'm going to be using for that. So keep an eye out for that. Since I'm at my parents' house, it's a little awkward filming here. They're not here currently, but I'm just not used to this setup. So it's, obviously it sounds different too. It's echoey, but that will change when I get to my new place. I have things to buy, but I feel like that should be a longer list. Let's get one of those long ones here. Cyanotype is a beautiful book. I mean, it's so pretty. It's all blue, of course, but it's really pretty. But I'm adding in the orange for just a pop of color. I think that's fun to do. I love blue and orange together. And this felt kind of soothing, this book. It's sort of self-care oriented, which was, sort of part of the plan here. Okay. I should have moved that up a little bit, but too late. So this is not, going to have to be a perfect page here. This is just a little page for me to remember stuff. And like I said, I thought it would be useful for you. So we're not looking for perfection here. We're just looking for a cute little page to write down my stuff, because I have a bunch of lists that are all over the place and I just want to keep them in one place. I haven't been using my planner much in the past few weeks just because life, and it's been very emotional and stressful. And like I said, I've been very busy and packing up stuff. So I haven't been using my planner that much. This is going to be a way to keep track of it all in one place, I guess. All right, to buy. This last one, I actually have a bigger list going, but I'm just going to put it here anyway. That's a weird line there. So this is a furniture that I'm going to be taking from Mike's house and bringing to the apartment. And I'm going to actually be leaving a lot of stuff there, which is good because like I said, we are still together. We are going to still be visiting each other on weekends and things like that. So I don't have to stress too much about this move because everything's still there for me to access, so I can just go over and get some things when I need them. It's not a big deal, but I wanted to make a list of all the furniture so that, and this might not be big enough, but when I'm going through, with the movers, I want to make sure that I don't forget anything, that I know exactly what I'm moving to the new place. And I'm trying not to bring too much with me because part of my healing process is to live a little bit more simply. So there's going to be some talk about, and not really minimalist because I can't be a minimalist. I mean, look at my planner stash and all that's going with me. I did not destash any of that. But I can't really be a minimalist, but I want to live a little more simply. I don't want too much stuff because I don't want to feel cluttered. I want this place to feel open. I want to feel like it's airy and like I can breathe and have space to do what I need to do. I'm going to be working on morning routines, like a really even more detailed morning routine than I talked about So there's gonna be a lot of fun stuff coming up on my channel. So yeah, let's decorate a little bit around here and then I can fill some of this stuff in. I'm gonna try to be posting more videos this week and next week, but like I said, it's gonna be a little more sporadic coming up. So just bear with me. I am not going anywhere. It will come back. It'll be okay. We can figure this out together. Okay, let's pick one of these quotes that pertain to this. Let's see, something wonderful is about to happen. You are making a difference every day. Whatever you do, do your best. Weekends are for adventures. How about be the very best version of you? Because that really is what I'm trying to do. So let's put this here. I know there's pink stars on this page. I don't care that much. Not a big deal to me. All right, let's get some washi and put a little bit around because I want to bring it down the page a little. I have to kind of hurry up with this video because my parents, I don't like to film when they're around because I'm in the room where they do like computer stuff and stuff like that. Like, so I don't like to be a pain, you know, but they're like, film whenever you want, but I still feel kind of bad. So this won't be too long, I don't think. I don't know. I just wanted some bits around the page, right? So let's get a couple of little illustrations, maybe some of those flowers and stuff, just to make it a little bit more fun, right? Yeah, because that's what I do, right? These, I think these are really pretty. Let's take one. And this one's really big, so I can maybe put it up here. Or what about this one? This is maybe too big, but I mean, like I was thinking maybe I could put this here and that there. Let's see if I can do it. Sure, why not? Like I said, doesn't have to be perfect. We're just making it cute. It's all good. Let me know in the comments also if you've ever been in that situation where you've taken a break. Again, not really a break, but you've had a little separation like that and then worked it out. Like, I just want to be at the point where, you know, a year from now, we are ready to probably move into a new place, have a fresh start, and, you know, be in a better place emotionally so that I can show up a little bit better in the relationship. Let's just put this little piece over there. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you've ever been in that situation and how did it work out for you? I'd be interested to know. I've never known anyone who's done this, so it's, you know, it's new to me. But our relationship, you know, we met right before COVID, literally like 2 months before COVID hit. And then we were together all the time. And then we broke up for various reasons, but we figured that out. And then my son was going through addiction issues during that time and in and out of rehab. And then, you know, we got back together, we got engaged, and then my son died. And then I immediately moved in with Mike and sold my house to my daughter. And, you know, for future reference, for me, like, I should not do any big changes, right, when I'm grieving. And I think that's, you know, that's what they say, but I needed something. I needed something to, I don't know. I needed a project to distract me. At the time, I guess I was reaching for anything to make me feel better, right? And of course, renovations to a house and moving and doing the craft room, that does not take away grief. That will never take away grief. But at least it helped me to focus on something at the time, you know, and I felt like that was needed. All of the grief I was experiencing was so difficult with all the changes that were happening at the same time. So, and I really am wanting to be closer to family because we were about, you know, Mike's house is about half an hour away from my family, and it was hard being away from them during that time. And so I will be 5 minutes from my parents. I'll be 5 minutes from my daughter, Kaylee. which is my old house. And then Allie and I will be living together. So being closer to my immediate family, I think is going to be super healing for me. And, you know, they're very excited too that I'll be nearby. So that's the good part. All right, I'm looking for just like a one little blue quote to go there, but I really don't need it to be like that. Let's put in one that just says moving date. I mean, I know the moving date, but I want to fill up this little space because I am weird. Okay, and Bumble is tip-tapping around the room. Oh, look, it's like old times. She's going to start barking to play. So October 22nd. Utilities. Okay, so we have electric, which I've already called, but I have to check because I don't know if it went through. Well, I did it online. It looked like it didn't go through, and I have to check on that. So we have internet, which I'm running into issues with. Verizon. I have to make another phone call for that one. If you guys missed her growling and barking during the videos, you're in luck. You're in for a treat. And that might start happening in my new house. I don't know. Okay. We have, okay, I'm going to put renter's insurance on this one, which I'm going to check off because I did already purchase that. I'm not checking these off yet because I have to check on a couple of things on that. That might be it. I have this big space. What else do I need to do? That's probably it. Okay, over here, expenses. So rent, electric, internet, insurance, trash, which actually is part of the rent, but I'm going to put that in there. And Bumble, stop it. All right, wait on that. Important, okay. Sign lease, which I already did. I can check that off. Okay, I have to get a money order or a certified check for my first month. What are you doing? All right, I don't want to play ball right now. We'll go for a walk in a minute. All right, here you go. Okay, I have to send them proof of renter's insurance. And finalize movers, which I did, but I'm kind of writing these for your benefit too, like I said. Finalize movers. Pack, obviously, I don't need to put that in there. All right, so furniture, bed, dresser, nightstands from our bedroom. He has another set of furniture. Basement couch, TV console, coffee table, basement rug, entryway table. And I have a running list of like the little things that I have to pack, but let's see, what else? And then, of course, my office furniture. Maybe not all of it. I'm not sure yet. I think that's it as far as furniture goes. Okay, I'm gonna write things I already bought so I feel accomplished, yes. Okay, I need a new coffee maker because I wasn't gonna take Mike's coffee maker from him. I'm trying to be like, so, nice. I don't wanna leave him with, I love him. I'm gonna be there sharing this stuff anyway. So coffee maker I got a Ninja, it's really good. I actually got the same one that he has because he just bought that last year and we really like it. Coffee maker, I need a new toaster. I actually saw a yellow one, which looked really cool, but the reviews were but I still might do it because it's so pretty. And I think it'll go with my pillows on my couch, so that'd be kind of cool. TV mount, which I did order already. A new mattress, which I did order. It's actually coming Saturday on the move day, which is amazing because when does that ever work out? You know what I mean? So I'll have a place to sleep that night, which is good. I'm getting stools for the counter, which I already ordered from Amazon. If you want to know like which things I ordered, let me know. Maybe I'll put them in the description if I remember of the things I ordered in case you're interested. Let's see. So Allie needs a bed and a dresser. And I think she's gonna pick those out. I need a new trash can. I'm trying not to buy too much because I don't think I'm gonna be here longer than a year, you know what I mean? So this is all temporary. But anything left over that I buy that I don't need later, I'll just give to Allie because she's gonna be moving out into her own apartment. So she'll be able to use this stuff, which is good. All right, I can't think of anything else offhand, but I know that there will be things to write on this list. Like as soon as I shut off the camera, I'm gonna think of them, of course, right? So that's that, and I think that's it. Cool, okay. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I like this page. I think it's cute. It's gonna be useful. I'll pop it in my planner. Like I said, I haven't been using my planner much lately, but I at least will know where to find this, and it'll be good for future reference as well. Oh wait, I know what else I need to do, wait. I need to change address with the post office. Oh wait, there's more, hold on. Now I'm running out of room. Up here, I'll put it. I have to change the PO box, or maybe I could leave it and just go when I go up there. I don't know yet. I need to change my address with, you know, all the billions of things you have to change your address with, which I just did, but let's do it again. Yeah. I'll just say change address everywhere. I'm sure I'll think of more things as I go along, but those are just the main things for right now. Okay, let me know in the comments what you think. And like I said, be gentle. It's, you know, a little bit of a tough time for us, but also an optimistic time, if that makes sense. And I think it's going to, you know, hopefully make our relationship stronger. It's a new adventure. So I hope you will hang out with me for the ride, because my life seems to be a constant roller coaster, as we know. Oh, and you're probably going to see me set up a new office, so that's kind of fun. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.